Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot for all signs, and it's for Wednesday, the 27th of November, 2024. I had to think about it then. So, I have year ahead 2025 readings, or a month by month in a lot of detail reading for your year ahead. If you're interested in getting one of those before the end of November, they are $100 off. So visit my website behealing.com and book yourself in before the end of November for that savings. You'll find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. So let's get some cards out and see what's in the energies for everybody today. Hump day. How's your week going? Is it okay? Is it good? I hope it's good. Let's see. So we've got acceptance. Needing to accept things as they are. Be where you're at the moment. Anything else is fighting the whole universe. We don't want to do that. Whatever you've got going on at the moment is right for you right now. I know we want to leap ahead. We want to leap past the challenges and get to the good stuff, don't we? But it's not possible because the path to what we want is from where we're at right now. And so whatever is facing you right now is where you're meant to be. Majesty. This is about being treated well. We've got to treat ourselves really well first, right? If you're treating yourself very well, giving yourself the best, having a lot of respect for yourself, holding that bar high, then you're only really going to accept people into your life that are doing the same thing for you as well, that will treat you in that same way. So take the helm. Be the first to do it. Take the helm. We should never, ever, ever, ever wait for other people to show us what we're worth or how we should be respected and all of that kind of thing. Now, for those of you that weren't shown that as a child, we have to find it within ourselves, figure it out ourselves, and then hold ourselves to that high regard too. Never wait for anyone else to show you what your value is to you. They're not going to do it first. You've got to do it first. Take the helm. So this acceptance card, it might be with it, you thought your self-esteem was quite high, but then you might have noticed something. It's like, wow, I'm really not looking after myself very well, or something like that. Got the Fool card here, stepping into a new experience, needing to have courage to take the leap of faith. Eight of Pentacles, to be paid what you're worth. Now, with these kind of energies, this might be like, oh yeah, I've got high self-esteem, but then you realize you're getting paid less than the people that are like next to you, and you're doing a better job than them at work. It's something like that, and then it hits you. Wow, I'm not holding myself to high regard, and so I need to ask for at least as much as they're getting, and probably more than they're getting, and that is diving into it, right? To get paid what you're worth. The Hanged Man. Needing to change your mind, needing to come from a completely different perspective. She hangs upside down. She sees the world in a completely different light. And the Tower. Something needs to fall apart, or there's a shock. Tell us more. Obviously a powerful day when we've got cards like this out. I mean, the Fool, the Hanged Man, the Tower. Major Arcana. So many Major Arcanas. Tell us why the Fool is here, please. The Three of Materials. Yeah, it could be who you're working for, because the Three of Materials is about teaching, learning, collaborations, the people that you're working with, really. And so you might be either taking a chance, being courageous, going all in on something in the workplace, as in speaking out or changing something up. You could be going for a job as well, going for it. There's discernment behind that. And so it's you having to choose better for yourself. And so, like, if that example that I gave, if we're talking about the workplace here, you can't just sit around hoping that someone's going to notice how great you are and then like just give you a raise. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That doesn't happen. We need to actually fight for our corner. We need to tell them, hey, I'm doing a really good job here. You know, and ask for what it is that you want. Because if you look at it from the different perspective, Hanged Man, look at it from your boss's perspective, or whoever's business it is. They're going to want to make as much money as possible and pay out as least as possible. They're not going to go forward and go, oh, here, have some of my profits, are they? Because they're looking after themselves and the business too. Businesses need to be looked after as well, so that they can be sustainable and profitable. So all the more reason for you to ask for what it is that you're worth. 8 of Pentacles. So this is getting paid what you're worth. Especially in times when everything just seems to be going up and up and up and up, doesn't it? And yet a lot of us are not getting paid more than we were to keep up with that. So 8 of Pentacles, getting paid what you're worth. Knight of Voices. This is about taking action. Knight of Voices is often impulsive action as well. Spontaneous, impulsive action. Something needs to be said in the moment. Use the moment. Duality. You're going to be pulled in 2 directions though, but use the moment when it comes up. Speak it out. The Hanged Man, but coming from a place of looking from a completely different perspective from other people. 3 of Emotions, other people's perspective. So see it from their perspective. Like a lot of people don't want to, right? Be it a relationship or in the workplace or whatever, it's like, well, they should know what it is that I want, or they should know that I want more, to be paid more money. Yeah, but we do need to ask for what it is that we want in relationship, in the workplace. We do need to ask for that. Here's the thing. Your personality might be the personality that you think about other people and how they feel, and so you got that empathic thing going on. Other people don't have that, or perhaps it's a sliding scale, you know. And so if they see someone having a hard time, they can be empathic with them then, but they're not going to guess at everyone's feelings about a certain thing. So they're not necessarily going to think that you've got a problem unless you tell them. Right? And so we do need to not presume that everyone's like us and we'll be picking up on the fact that you should be getting paid more or should be treated better or whatever. See it from their perspective. They're looking out for themselves. You need to look out for yourself. It's all good. And it's all good. And let's not demonize them and say them they're toxic or anything like that, because there's nothing toxic about looking after yourself. There's nothing toxic about making sure that a business can continue running and be sustainable. You know, it's like being an entrepreneur too. I haven't done a very good job of it being sustainable lately, but that's the economies, I think, or perhaps it's me too, but probably a mixture of them both. But, you know, when people say, oh, you've got this gift, you should be giving it for free. It's like, that's unsustainable. Doing it for free is completely unsustainable. How can anyone do that? Nobody can do that. And so, you know, likewise, we have to. There is a very good reason, and it's a very good thing to make sure that businesses can survive. Nobody wants to work for a business that's about to go under because the management can't keep it afloat, right? And so there's balances and all kinds of things there. So it might just be that Hanged Man, seeing it from their perspective, perhaps not asking for too much, or not and certainly not making them guess that you want more and stuff like that. The Tower. So this is a shock. Perhaps the universe pushing you into something. 6 of Voices. Universe trying to get you past an obstacle. So the universe might push you into this. Like, there certainly seems to like there's going to be an opportune moment, or something's going to come up with that 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Voices. And it might not be, with a tower being there, it might not be a pleasant tower. It rarely is, right? It rarely is a pleasant tower. It's often the universe showing the ugly up in a big way so that we have to face it, and so we have to speak up. There's letting go behind that. So whether this is like, the tower could be a big bill coming in and you just can't pay it, and so you have to ask for more at work. It could be something happening within the workplace and you're just like, no, that's not all right. Like taking over someone's job and they're getting paid twice as much as you or something like that. And, you know, it could be anything like that. So an uncomfortable tower, but it's actually the universe helping you out here, and there's letting go behind that. Well, let me know what it is for you. What about our love lives for singles? Singles, love lives, please. What could we have going on in the romantic arena today? We have, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. For our singles, what else? detoxify, let go of the toxic stuff. Now, I'm feeling like this is about feelings, our own internal feelings, the toxic feelings that we have. Got to let go of that. Often it can be what we're making things mean. What I mean by that is, it could be holding on to things, holding on to toxic feelings, feelings that are toxic for you, feelings that stress you out, negative feelings, holding on to them. So whatever thoughts that you have about that or what you're making things mean, holding on to a feeling. So why would we want to hold on to a negative feeling? Well, often it's to be right, or because we don't want to take action to make things right for ourselves. So guarded heart, and we've got maturity and balance. So you could have a guarded heart. That might be a good thing because you might be protecting yourself and waiting for balance to happen. So you could be closing down to somebody because it's their turn, or they need to step up in some kind of a way. We've got feeling unwanted. So if someone isn't making an effort, that could have you feeling unwanted. And the mature thing might be to wait for that balance to come in, to pull back a little bit too. Never enough. Yeah, don't offer more. Don't try and offer more and get it even more out of balance when things like that happen. Just pull back too. You know, it's called feedback, right? Someone pulls back, you pull back a bit too. They'll get the message. If they want more, then they'll move forward again. So be responsive and don't give more. Don't try and redress the balance by adding more to it. You just make it more out of balance that way. Okay, what else in the energies today? Woo! What's that one? Love. Matters of the heart. We've got horse, short journey, lion, time to act. We've got a tree, affairs with your family. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So it could be a new job. Ask for more money if you're getting a new job. Chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. Interesting. Well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but it's just a bit of fun. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you'd like a personal reading, they're available from my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Got various different types at different price points. And like I said at the start of this video, I have $100 off 2025 year ahead readings. That is a very long reading, month by month. $100 off if you get it before the end of November. How best to deal with these energies today? Well, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is the BS card. Listen to your own BS. Listen to your own excuses inside of your mind, stopping you from being courageous. Put it in its place. Put your BS in its own place. We all have that BS in our mind. Our subconscious mind will try and stop us for asking for that raise or, you know, doing the courageous thing. Always. Everyone's got that within them. But for those of us that are courageous, we hear that voice and we go, you're not right about that, subconscious. I'm going to do it anyway because I don't want to be disappointed all the time. I don't want to disappoint myself all the time. I don't want to not go for these things. Right? So listen to your own BS, but put it in its place. It's not true. Well, it's kind of a little bit true, but feel the fear and do it anyway. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Confirmation. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. I do love hearing from you. And consider clicking that join button. I'm doing a daily meditation live here on my YouTube channel almost every day anyway. And straight after it, I do a members live show where I give readings in there. So if you want to be part of that, I would love to have you as part of that. Click that join button. Well, have the best day ever and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.